Alright, it's me, Dreticus. As you can see, it's the festive time of the year. I'm back again, and again, and again, trying to get things right here this time. I got all my volume problems figured out. Let me hop back to the game and share with you guys some painful things I found earlier. If you saw, not my co-op video, but my very first one, I had a 3-truck taxi stacked together with an entire build of stuff, and a solar panel I had just drugged back to my base. Well, I came back earlier and was fooling around. The 3-truck setup was still there, but some other things weren't. And the solar panel was floating, and I connected it with a rover. And in fact, the rover that I've got parked over here now just for the heck of it, and it didn't power it up. So things didn't go quite right. Things were bugged. So I quit out. I was like, alright, let me go back in and I'll explain it to everyone. I come back in this time. The solar panel is now stuck over in the ground there as if it was a fresh pop, which means I hopefully can dig it up normally again. But my big mega truck is gone. My 3-truck wide ride has disappeared. Interestingly enough, as I look around, some other things I see missing. Yeah, wrong game. Let's do that. If I got in the right game, I could show you what happened. This isn't even, this is the right stage for this game. Let me get back to my game. There's a moment for you. No wonder things don't look right, but everything I was explaining to you is still the case. Hopefully earlier I just wasn't in the wrong save game. Things still look different from that. Let me get to the right save game, which is actually the second one here. So everything in that one was fine from my co-op. Now I think about it, that was my co-op game. That looked right. Wow. Hey! I was about to make a liar out of myself. Sorry. Sorry. But now I'm back to the original problem I was telling you about. Oddly, that rover is there. I built out to this thing, it's hovering. I actually had it plugged in with a rover. And it was basically goofed. I connected into it, but it wouldn't power anything. And the problem I've discovered and was explaining is that you can only seem to run power, you can't run power back through your habitat to other things. So like this wind, solar, and battery don't feed this line to the right or this line to the left. I showed that previously by my vehicle factory. I had to put its own solar and a wind on just to give it energy to do stuff. That shouldn't be the case. It would never draw from here. And I see the same things going on here. This line off of it, it won't connect and feed to there. And I've saved to the point where I can't delete these things. And no one has figured out how to delete these things. So I don't think you can as yet. Odd stuff. I can't even, break the connection. And as always, stuff is floating out from your backpack. You always learn just to clickety click, put it back in. Simple enough bug for them to fix one day. But again, what am I gonna do, man? I want to plug this solar panel in. I guess what I can try to do is just make a weird looking base and see if I can extend this somehow. Whoa, no, not the wind. Get all the resin together that I have and see if I can extend from back here out still somehow. Please, please work. I would be so happy with you, base. We shall defeat the silliness of the pre-alpha. But it's okay. Pre-alpha is pre-alpha. I don't mind. I really don't. This game is awesome. They'll fix stuff. Alright, now to be more direct. See, I might have goofed earlier when I got the thing too close. And can't actually connect it to anything because they're underneath it. That's not what I want to do. But if I bring the rover over, it'll look cool. I'll have like 3 million things. Maybe I can connect the other side somehow. If I had 2 rovers, I could connect the sides that aren't working to the side that is, and then put another rover plugging it into the whole damn thing. Hey, ideas, man, ideas. Never get defeated. Especially with this game, you could do most anything. It's all possible. Not that I need to run energy down that long stream of useless nodes. Alright, let's get, whoa, let's get, I know I think I can, supposedly you should be able to push stuff, but you can't push it if it ain't working. And I want it to connect to, no, I want it to connect to the solar panel, no, there it is. It's on the solar panel, but it's not connected to the base. Let me do that first. Make it hard connection so it'll stay. Right. Okay, now let me steer the butt end. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, how do you do that? I need to... Oh. I broke it. I need to, maybe if I just face this one, there we go. And then turn the butt. There, oh, right there. Hey, Nelly. I'm gonna get it, here we go, here we go. Got it. Now. I still don't really know if it's working because it's nighttime for one. And I don't know if it's because it's potentially upside down, because it's hovering now instead of floating if it's functional. I'd be real upset. Because I can't affect it now. Like I said, I dug around it. It's just hovering here, which I would be upset about. I've gotten around my own tomfoolery. Because at that point, I'll have to go. I would just consider going to a new save game. That's kind of, maybe not. I mean, it's a lot of work. I don't want to lose my mountaintop. But God, that's a pain in the butt. It's just hovering there and not working. Or I don't know if it's working. So anyway, the idea of 2 rovers, if I could sit 2 rover here, 1 rover here, sitting, and I could connect 2 points. Then we connect those 2. Again, doesn't really do anything. It would just make these nodes work. If the whole cycle of such things works. I still need sunlight to test. Clouds anywhere nearby? So I'm just kind of waiting. I'm gonna go do some trading, get some compounds, and build another rover. Because if I stay in this game, I'm gonna need another rover or 2. Fetch. And I'm not even cheating and taking it off. See? Again, what I didn't show is I even put the winch in it, and I couldn't move this thing. It's like stationary floating. It's physics are are messed up somehow. In fact, when I put the winch in, it pulled me back to it when I stretched it out to its max. It's like, you know, tethered up. Alright. So I hope they, I gave them an idea on their Reddit. I'm going to speak about it here for a minute too, and see if I can't garner some support for it. I think they should come out with some kind of motorcycle or trike vehicle that's super zippy, maybe low battery, but still has maybe like one or two of these little spots, maybe like one on each side, you know, so you could put like a solar panel and a wind or a generator, you know, but singles, so that you can't put big jumbo items on it. I wouldn't think that would be right for a motorcycle. But, you know, like a little box on each side, like motorcycles have, or, you know, touring bikes. Or trike, if they can't get the physics down of the gyros, however a motorbike works to keep it upright all the time. Because you don't want it falling over all the time, that'd be a pain in the butt. They can just make it so it doesn't and always stays upright if they do the physics on it right. I think that'd be fun. Super zoom around, be like Oblivion, a lot of other movies where they use bikes and scout around in sci-fi settings. So the sun's up. I gotta do something, generate something, make something happen to see if energy starts flowing from this solar panel. Because if not, this is all a goof at this point, and kind of upsetting. Unless there's something I have to click to turn on. I don't think that's the case. And I don't see it lighting up, so it's not getting energy. So being upside down, this light here would light up so we're getting sunlight. Being upside down has, and losing its physics, has indeed hosed it. That's kind of a bummer. As you can see, it's not attached to a damn thing. I can even up-rig my own base. And, yeah, it's just floating there. That's pretty sad. Now I'm a little disappointed. I wanted to light this base up with a mega solar panel. Now it's all jacked up, and maybe even because its physics are off is why it maybe isn't powering, because maybe it does work on both sides, but it's just screwed up. Bummer. Try something just to be silly. Like, get in there. Now watch. In the past, you could walk around with this and this thing would just drag with me. And boom, there, nothing. In fact, it just broke it. So it thinks it's an immovable object at this point. That gives me a sad face. Sad face. Well, what to do? Let's see. Okay, get some more compound, finish my other rover. I've seen other solar panels, I can go find another one. It just sucks I've got one so close to the base now, and now it's just a screwed up graphic. Bug. It's alright. So 2 bugs in one game. So there. A good video for them to maybe check out. I'll put on their Reddit. They can check it out and be like, eh. we know about it, or maybe we need to check that problem out. So to recap, things connected off the habitat don't seem to connect to each other to power each other. All my energy stuff back here powers everything back here, and I would assume even up to here, and supposedly in the satellite if it was facing right or if its physics weren't bonked. My vehicle bay, I had to put its own energy on to make it generate stuff. And here, I'll tell it to generate a 1 seat once that compound comes back, which I didn't send off for in the first place. Let me send off for it. And you'll watch, it won't pull energy from the base, it will just pull energy from itself, energy generation on it. Boom. When I use that, you'll see where the energy comes from, battery and from the wind. Boom, battery feeding into the wind, and so forth. The wind now charging the battery. Everything working fine there. Fine, fine, fine. This is working fine. All those are fine. Stuff off the habitat don't seem to feed to each other. Problem. Seems to be a problem. That seems a bug. I don't understand why that would be normal. Second bug, item I dragged back. You can see at the end of my first video for Astroneer, I left it tethered to the winch on the back here, was parked over there, came back to the game, thought it was attached, pulled away, it wasn't. I tried to attach to it, I did, pulled it, and it was playing ping pong ball with my truck. That part you didn't see because I didn't keep it recorded. But the end result is I can't move this thing. It's floating, it has no physics now, and I think because of that, either A, it's flipped up on the wrong side and it's not getting sun power when the sun was out a minute ago, or B, its physics are just hosed and it isn't working. So there we go, 2 recaps. Now on to other things. I will find another satellite. I will stick it over there. I still have my 3 truck setup that I thought I had lost earlier in the game, or in this episode of my freaking wrong game entry. It's been a long week. Long week, people. Holidays. Happy. Funny enough, family's away doing a 1-night visit with other family. And I actually have a place to myself, so I'm gonna have a bachelor moment. Play some Astroneer, do some video recording for y'all. Try to do some different things. Like finish out my rover. And play around on my mountaintop up there. Flatten, now I know how to flatten things. Flatten the ramp up. Flatten it out up there before I get this big bad boy up there easier, which if you saw the first video, you saw it was a pain in the butt. And I had to back up a few times and get things fixed. So, I really just want this for speed. So, while I'm doing that, let me get an aluminum, because I want to make a wind thing. I'm going to put both of those on the back of my vehicle. And crap, here comes a storm. Is it coming at me? Where is it? Sometimes they pass close and go by. Sometimes they nick you. Sometimes they run square over you. Like this one looks like it's gonna shave me. You can maybe you can see it moving there. Not quite close enough to put the thump on me. Whoops. Yes, I am building a wall. Alright, so here. What's going to be cool is... I'll make it a wall that I can move around on pretty easy. How about that? Here's more flat here. crazy. I like that. Something that just kind of this kind of fulfills inside of me, to flatten everything. I don't know, some OCD thing, I guess. Not making a joke about it, just saying. Everyone's got a little bit of it. If you understand what I'm saying there, then all's good. Let's see. Let's put everything on my rover and go cruising for a quick ride instead of a slow ride in the 3-boy. I mean, gotta always be cruising for the end of the universe. Although I will say, oh, and something else I noticed is missing. I had something attached to the butt last game, a resource. It's missing. Unless I cached it in. I might have cached it in. I have to go back and look at it. I don't think I did. I think I left it attached and everything as is and left the game. I have to check. But from my save game episode at the beginning of this one, anything's possible. It's been a long week, people. I think I've said it twice now. What the hell is that? What did I just get? I got nothing. It gave me plus symbols? Thanks for the research? What the hell? Now, are they bugged because they were sitting here on this vehicle the whole time? They definitely got to figure some stuff out and fix that. I know it's all pre-alpha. I'm not complaining. Just saying, some things to fix before y'all add too much more. Fix some of these bugs. Then add to your heart's content. I want to see some of the stuff that I saw in that one demo you guys did for packs. If you guys haven't seen it, you got to go look for it. Or take me from my word, it was awesome. People were mining resources and it was moving back up the tether lines. Probably because they were special, different kind of tether lines you probably have to pay and build for. But the end result still is... Uh-oh. That's weird. That resources were moving back to like a bank storage inside the base of some sort. I don't know if they were then spitting out somewhere else. I wasn't paying enough attention. The video was really quick. You just saw resources moving around. Saw a dude sitting on a crane, digging, kind of like the one that's on the back of my truck, but on a platform, like kind of like a shuttle platform of sorts. See, those were bugged. They wouldn't open. Those were bugged. So things bug when you leave the game. So I gotta remember that. Don't leave stuff docked, tethered, or winched. You could lose it. Hell, I thought I lost my truck earlier. At least that didn't disappear. That would have been I would have been upset. In fact, let me back it up and see if I can just connect it to ensure nothing stupid ever happens to this big truck. That would be upsetting, so I'll get out. There it is. I see it. Alright, I've gotten better at that too. You just click on the wire, not the units connecting the two. Uh-oh. Don't jerk around on me now, save game. I was gonna say, don't get like that first one I had. That is. Let me get away from base. I think this game may have become unplayable. Maybe just too much going on at the base when I plugged it in. That seemed to be when it all happens. Let me see if it's just getting away from the base. No, it's still stuttering and stuff. Yeah, it seems to be unhappy with that connection. Untether that and see if things just chill and get better. Maybe my base has gotten out of hand now. All that crap I tried to do for the solar. Whoa! Yeah, it's funky back here now. Disconnect all that. Interesting enough. It seems to have unlagged itself. Let's see if that's the case. I think so. That's odd. Alright, another bug found. I got bugs for y'all. System error. Whoa, yeah. And I got flips too. But I got bugs for y'all. Check them out. I got 3 identified in this for you. Probably what I'll do is end this here shortly and go to a different save, starting here, different video, and make this one the save bug for them video, and this one for people interested in what I'm doing. So how about I do that? Let me tab over. System error, here's some bugs for y'all. Love y'all. Love this game. Rock on. Continue to do what y'all are doing. Whatever magic you got going in your office there, keep it going. Um, that's it. I don't even need to say fix your bugs. I know you guys want to and are, so I'll leave it at that. Thanks.